Go live.
Let's delete this one. This one doesn't
I have to take a fart poo poo.
count. Okay.
I'm gonna do it in my pants.
Freak is wrong with this guy?
I farted.
You got some more late night reading, chat. Let's see how. Get your bitch ass up, Troy. Are you? Thanks, Keith. Are you all ready with today's poems? Shut up! ... Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure every... Couldn't find a voice for it. I just need to make sure we have enough time.
I need more time.
Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha ha ha. Eh. Ah! I don't think I'm supposed to say that. You are a not very mentally stable person. Natsuki suddenly notices... Fuck. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Wait, was that... I hope Natsuki didn't say that. I'm pretty sure she didn't. I close the book and hand it over to Natsuki. You're just gonna give it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monika just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? That really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Shut up. I swear to God. And if it gets bit, I'll kill you. That sounds like that sounds like Broly. Do you see this hole behind me? I want to low-key give Donaldson the Broly voice. By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice. Shut up! I swear to God, be quiet! Sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I'm might scared of what will happen if I don't finish it. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out of their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote in her composition notebook. I can already see Monika pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bag. I do the same myself. Trying to fucking read, bro. Trying to read, and you're over here. I poop in the toilet. I poop in my toilet. Do I actually? I have to show it to everyone. Who should I show it to? Who should I show my poem to first? I think Natsuki has the highest power level. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
That's pretty bad.
Dot. Question mark?
Okay, well let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't really feel like giving you my opinion.
And what's the point of sharing in the first place?
What's the point of sharing in the first place?
You wrote this where I could have been doing other things.
Fucking stupid bitch. Your power level is high.
Bro, I really hope the stream actually did pick that up. I really hope it did. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to read. What is so funny over there? Dot. The fuck is wrong with this bitch? Dot. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Irk.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Hey, you want to say something?
No, I don't want
Ugh, you're so... You just... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you, you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself.
I'm pretty sure you never actually said that.
You must really hate me or something. Like, I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. And anyway, you still need to show me yours, right?
Boo-boo in the toilet, I boo-boo in the toilet.
Dude, I've never seen Titans go bad.
Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys.
Shut up!
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Gherkins can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. Do you know who else is trying right now? but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. I'm lying.
What? Just be honest. Alright, I'm back.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of a poem for people to express themselves?
Isn't the problem for somebody who expressed their really high power level?
The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read.
Exactly.
I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Do you know who else is hard? Like in this poem. Seeing everybody around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weights on the wordplay. I'd like to set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Really big power level.
That's what it means to kill yourself. Did I? Did I do that?
I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the. Oh, didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
Why? You know, just have to look at it. Why is her neck so long?
Heck, is it long?
No, really, just like look at her neck for a second.
Yeah, that's for a moment that's gonna go up later.
Her neck is so long.
I decided to humor her with the last comment.
I decided to humor her with the last comment about my really big power level.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if
I don't really care about how big her power level is, but
Kenny,
let's keep
you know who I'm
her
talking to?
Keep that away from her, even though her power level isn't that big.
You're so lucky. You are so lucky that I can't hit you with your mom jokes. You're so lucky.
I'm so lucky that I have a really big power level.
God, shut up. But if Natsuki is really feeling proud,
Only somebody
then I
with a
won't
really
take
big
that
power
from
level
any
will tell me to shut
from
up.
her.
Really big power level.
Who should I show my poem to next? I didn't even mean to click Sayori. Yeah, he was in the chat. He said, "Who are you talking to?"
Somebody with a really big power level.
My little sister just gave me $5 for no reason.
Dot.
Power level.
This is a really good phone, Donaldson. Are you sure it's your first time?
This is blue.
Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time.
I get you right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't have written one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like he's on a boy, Donaldson. You're not selfish at all. Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's the part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much you mean to her and all.
Yeah. And I want to make sure that you have lots of money, okay? Don't let me take you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! No, you're not going to do it, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Do I have to read this?
Yep, all of it.
I don't even want to read it in her voice, dude. Her voice actually makes me tired.
Dear Sanjay, the way you laughed at my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Giving my boy to help me out of bed, making me run to sleep. Run to sleepy from my house.
Shut up. Face blue smiley, face blue smiley, face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling. Who needs to shut up?
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you telling me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue.
Okay.
It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad.
Wait, I didn't read the rest. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least you make me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't leave me. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that because it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
I didn't even read that. I didn't read the last line. Even though you were late to school?
It's not just get breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time,
The best poem ever! Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Because I have a really big power level. Yuri. Finally get to do my smoke your voice. me. Okay.
Dot. Dot.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hand. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might have taken Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that I know specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize that new writers do is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic that matters, and they forfeit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressivist are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is... Dude, actually, Hayden leaves and now I can't read anymore. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds as she's like an expert.
Of course, that's not something that can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time. Hey, Kenny, can you please be quiet while I'm reading? But it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying things new. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read my poem now? We'll read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
I can't read cursive.
Alright, chat, guess we're getting close up to the screen now.
Ugh. Ghost under the light. The I can't even read. I can't read that. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Wait. Yeah, I think it is bathe. I think that. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back.
Okay, that is the rest of the poem. And now I can go sit back down.
I had to get up real close to the TV for that one. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a
long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost story?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Donaldson.
Really?
I didn't even notice.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only to be symbolical compared to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting in that way. I hadn't ever thought of it like that. Thought of that. That's impressive.
It's really nothing. It makes me even happier that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Let me show my phone with the mind, Nick. Hi, Dumbledore. Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good.
Good.
Wait, now. What is wrong with me? Good. Glad to hear. Here. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Donaldson. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Donaldson. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh, jeez. No. It's the kind that makes you think of something Natsuki would write. Oh, so yeah. So Monika's just gonna be like the one person who's actually gonna tell me, like, if I wrote it towards somebody. And she's good, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha ha. Wait. Ah ha ha ha. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So are you saying that Natsuki's kind of like this? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it will be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. But don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I sound more confident. I have to sound more confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Dude, another mother writes in cursive. God, I can't see cursive from this far away, dude. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. Just took a yawn from reading this poem. Worst girl in Doki Doki Literature Club. See, the direction, the spackle produce, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, I already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just too little a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very frame form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback. Ah ha ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting a lot of emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that Sorry. That was just me spacing out. I just spaced out completely. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I wonder if I wish Getty got to get the epiphany. It's really influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming. It's kind of coming on too strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you need to write a poem or a story, okay, you did hear it, the epiphany moment. Your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any process. I just realized how bad I am at reading and how boring this is gonna look when it's just me reading and no schizophrenia moments. Just force yourself to get down on some paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Holy. I might stream Cuphead, but I'm not streaming this dumb fucking game anymore, dude. Especially when there's nobody with me. I just gotta read it by myself.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around our room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can't stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. Huh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
Wait, no, that was Natsuki's.
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Wait, I already forgot I forgot the voice.
I know that.
Wait,
I just meant the languages, I guess. Is trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Donaldson did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Oh god, why are they squabbling?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nick. And Donaldson liked my poem. And Donaldson liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Why'd the music go off?
Natsuki
suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Wait. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up... Oh.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Donaldson appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Donaldson started showing up. Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... How am I gonna read two voices at the same time? I'm just gonna read it in, like, a middle of it.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there.
Donaldson! She's just trying to make me look bad! That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Donaldson. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to more effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's just a waste. You understand that, right, Donaldson? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But the one that I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Dude, I'm about to actually call Sayori. I'm about to tag her in, bruh. But if I... Should I be lazy and just, like, not call her? Because I don't want to do her voice. I really don't feel like doing your voice right now. It's like 8 o'clock, and I'm so tired already.
Oh, which one's right? Which one's right? Well, I mean, technically they're both right. Oh... I don't want to...
This really isn't even gonna change anything anyway. No, we're gonna gamble. See what I land up? Landed on Natsuki when I woke up. Yuri? You're really talented.
Well... But
Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feeling with a few words can be just as expressive as well. It lets readers' imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki voice whining. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even a small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Ugh.
Natsuki's voice gets hot in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
My voice is completely gone.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Ddlc. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring? Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away.
Alright, back to the streaming chat. Anyway, the things about your boobs I didn't mean, okay? That's all. Oh no, bro.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Say, I was about to do it in the surfer boy voice.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
Open your door, I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Donaldson. And to be honest, It's a nice change of pace from lazing around, like from lazing around we got a little used to. Ah ha 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 ha. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I think it's a great Monika! Yeah? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Ah ha ha ha. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, well, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means that I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing home? It was amazing!
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly.
Donaldson, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So maybe your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Donaldson! Oh god, what was that? My voice randomly just lowered while I was trying to read that.
Ready to walk around? Sure.
Oh, nah. That's Monika voice.
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know that, is it? It's not that I can spend time with you in the club. My seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me feel the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Okay. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. I have to write another. I think I'm gonna write the poem and then I'm gonna stop streaming. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Yeah, an hour. That's like the top that I can do. That's the max. I'm still going for Natsuki. I don't care. I don't care. Jumpy, determination, summer, swimsuit, hair, wrath, smile, extraordinary, starscape, chocolate. No, from what I remember, that person likes, I couldn't tell which one was... Dude, what the freak? Together, hope, sadness, unrestrained. Awesome, childhood. When childhood would be Sayori, I think. Promise holiday. I didn't even mean to click that. Puppy. Bouncy. Sugar. Loud. Natsuki's loud too. Twirl. Kitty. Nah, Natsuki ain't pure, bro. Who's crimson? Meager. I just chose a random word. Aura! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I could not help that. Strawberry. Anime. Whose games? Lollipop. Pink. That word. You're a sunflower. And then cute. And we are going to save, and then I'm getting off this game. I just realized I could have saved the game with that choice. Also, I'm going to bed, like, right now, dude. I don't know how much longer I can take, though. Thanks for the yummers, Getty. Pictures. Dude, fan art. No way. This can't be real. This can't be real. They want me. This is basically saying to 100% Doki Doki. You know how much dialogue I have to go through to 100% Doki Doki Literature Club? I'm sorry, but if I need somebody to read this game with me. I'm not doing this by myself. Also, goodbye, chat. I might stream a tiny bit of Cuphead. Just a tiny bit.